Recently, it's been getting harder to obtain bank loans in Dubai. Myriad requirements asking for thousands of income proofs, employment letters dating for at least 6 months, moreover with the same employer, and so many more ridiculously tedious requirements from banks made it nearly impossible to secure mortgages in Dubai. At the same time, real estate prices have been increasing at a very fast rate year on year, with now minimum requirements being 10 to 20% down payment, which amounts to hundreds of thousands of dirhams. This made it incredibly hard and difficult for the mass market to invest and even consider owning a property in the bustling city of Dubai. Well, in this video, I will tell you about an alternative way. Secure and without any hassle and large down payments of how you can also become a property market player and benefit from the high annual returns. Since I've been always curious about finding the best financial instruments in the investing world, I've stumbled upon an app called SmartCrowd, which is the first regulated crowdfunding platform for real estate investments in the MENA region. If you're interested, stay tuned as I will explain the concept from start to finish, showcase the platform, and go through a couple of investment examples so that it makes it easier for you to navigate this potentially life-changing tool and transform you into an actual property investor in Dubai. Also, I have been using this tool myself in the past and I really liked it. So I've actually contacted the team who was kind enough to partner with me and sponsor this video. That's why watch till the end, because I will share a special code that is only valid for 1 month and will give you 250 dirhams as a bonus. So what is SmartCrowd? Well, it is a crowdfunding platform like many others in the equity world. However, in this case, it's about property in Dubai, and it actually works rather simple. SmartCrowd's process simplifies basically the investments by allowing multiple investors to pool their funds together, and once a property is 100% funded, SmartCrowd creates a special purpose vehicle SPV to form a transparent ownership structure. Therefore, by investing through SmartCrowd, you become a property investor and you will own a small fraction of that specific property that you will choose. Each SPV is broken into 1 million shares, where SmartCrowd allocates your shares proportionate to your investment. It's all regulated and transparent. Some of the main benefits of SmartCrowd include, if we look at their website, that they have pre-vetted opportunities, which basically means that they already selected the property investment opportunity before it reaches the platform. And this ensures that basically every investment will meet all the standards in terms of quality and investment potential. So you should be aware about this in advance, because all the data is already transparent. So that makes it very easy for you to analyze the opportunity and to invest. SmartCrowd also is very secure, as it is regulated by the DFSA, and provides you with that peace of mind that all the investments are safeguarded by the industry standards, which is probably the major question when you ask before investing into anything, and that is something that makes this platform really good and trustworthy. The platform is also easily accessible both on the web and on the app, and it has a lot of diversification with all the properties that they carefully select. So you can just navigate through the platform and see all the range of opportunities of the properties, and they allow you to spread your investments across different property types and locations. So you're not only stuck to one property, you can actually diversify your portfolio and just pull some money into different opportunities. The best part of this is that it's hassle-free, which basically means that there's no paperwork involved and there's zero property management required. So you don't need to take care of anything like that. So they will actually outline all the costs and the investment for you. And we will go through a couple of examples afterwards so you can see exactly what you are looking at. And you also can see some of the past exited opportunities and compare the results. The best part of this platform, however, is not only that it's hassle-free, so you don't need to take care of any paperwork, and it also doesn't require you big sums of money. The best part, in my opinion, is that you can start with only 500 dirhams. And obviously you will ask, with 500 dirhams, what do I expect out of this? How I can even earn money on this, and what are my exit options, which actually is also rather simple in this case. Obviously, if you only invest 500 dirhams, then you shouldn't expect millions in the first few months or at all even, but if you calculate through the platform's own calculator what is your expected potential return, maybe you want to allocate more funds into different opportunities, and you will see exactly how you're getting your money back. And there are two ways of how you can get your money back. First of all, you can get monthly returns similarly to owning an actual apartment yourself fully. You also get the monthly profits generated by the rent minus the property-related costs such as maintenance costs, service charges, proportionate to the percentage that you own of this property as a shareholder. The second way of how you can earn more money out of this investment is by capital appreciation. If the property's value increases over time, you may also earn returns for capital appreciation when the property is sold or exited. And the estimates of future returns are provided with the property listing on the platform and can be reviewed as part of the investment process. As a reference point, you can hop over their website and look at the Invest in Your Future table. Here you have an approximate calculator that allows you to see how much you can earn and how much you can grow your money on an assumed investment. So here you can see an assumption of a 1 million dirhams property value, and you can use the sliders on the fields to change the amounts and percentages to see how much you can actually make out of your investment. So in case we put a investment of 10,000 dirhams with an annual rental return of 7.5% and an annual appreciation of 3.2%, then you can see that you will have an average annualized return of 10.7% and a total ROI of 5,350 dirhams after 5 years. However, this is just an example and a very high level model that I just quickly did for you so you understand how you can play around with this calculator and see what you can actually make out of your investment. Maybe you can even compare it with some of your past investments if you had some which you did by yourself. Maybe you already own some property, because even me, I own my own property, but I still want to invest through crowdfunding so that I can capture more opportunities and diversify my portfolio. Now let's try to look at the app, and I'll go through the whole app experience, show you the profile, the opportunities, and also we'll look at a couple of exited opportunities so you can see what have been the projects in the past and what can you expect in the future. If we're opening the app, then first of all, you will land on this dashboard where you will see the live opportunities. Currently, the percentages are covered, but when you will register it as a user, you will be able to see the actual opportunities, so the name, the location, and also the property size, whether that's 1 bed or 2 beds or a villa and so on. You will see the annual rental yield, net rental yield, the annualized return, and the total expected return, while you can also clearly see the property price and what's the percentage of the fund rate. So if you would click on the top left corner, you would see a scroll of all the options that you have under your profile. So the investments, general ones. Then you will see my investments, you will see the documents, the privacy policy, and anything else that is related to investing through SmartCrowd. And you will also have the option to refer a friend, and then a couple of other options that we will discuss in a second. So first of all, you can go back to the dashboard, and you can see that you have also on the bottom right corner the profile. So you can change anything here. You can also access your portfolio, which currently I don't have much because I have this as a new account. I used another one in the past. But you can see everything here, and you can see what's your annual investment limit. And then you can also go to the wallet. You can add money to this wallet, or you can actually also withdraw the money from this wallet. So if we go back to the dashboard, I will click on the funded options. Here you have a list of all the options that were already funded on the website. And some of them were exited, some of them are still in process. So you can see here 122, and you can see what was great about it, whether that was a guaranteed rental yield, or it was a renovation project, whether that property is rented, what are the actual areas, and you can also see all the numbers according to this specific project, such as the gross yield, the rental yield, the purchase date, and all the prices, the costs that were paid according to this project. So this is very, very transparent. You can see everything. And if you would look into the exited projects, then you would see clearly all 28 projects that were already exited, meaning that these were actually sold and the returns were returned to the investor. So in this case, you can see where, for example, for the first one, the project was located. So it was a 2-bed in Dubai land, and it was on for 39 months and had a total ROI of 107.91% net on all the fees. What was the property purchase price, what was the exit price, and of course the total ROI. And if you click on that, you can also see all the other smaller details. You can also scroll and see the pictures of this location. You can also see the actual accurate size of this location in square feet. You can also go down and look at the expected returns for this specific project. And I mean, this was realized, so this is already final. And also you would have had an investment calculator to see what would be your expected return on this investment and your average analyzed return. So if you go back, you can see a couple of other options here, just scrolling down. For example, you can see 1 bedroom in Dubai Marina, which had been on the app on the platform for 29 months and then exited with a total ROI of 68.38%, which is also pretty good. You can see, again, click on it and you can see the key info on the percentages, what was the rental frequency even, and you can read more about the property and so on. You also have all the access to the documents on this property and many more things that will help you to initially analyze the investment opportunity and see whether you want to invest or not. If you wanted to invest and picked one project already, then you would go to the project itself and you would click on how much you would like to invest. And then it will calculate you what's your average return and what is the share price and all the other numbers that are associated with this specific investment. So you can see all the transaction summary, where all the money is going to, and then you will have more or less of an understanding where your money is going to be used and how you are going to return this. The app generally is really straightforward and very easy to use. I prefer it so much to many other in the market. If you also look at the notifications, you can see it clearly what is needed from your side. For example, if you had to upload some documents or whether there is new properties available on the market, it's super easy to navigate. You have the filters and the sorting categories, and you can also even see the opportunities in dirhams or dollars. So that is super useful, and it's also very easy to use if specifically you are a foreign investor, because this actually works for anyone and anywhere. You don't necessarily need to be in Dubai, so you can use it from anywhere you're in the world, and you can check the prices even in dollars if that's easier for you. Also, you would probably ask yourself, what are the exit opportunities that you have? And in this case, similarly to the earning opportunities, you also have two options, and these are voting to sell and share transfer facility. The voting to sell is an option where at the end of the holding period, or even sooner, where there is an increase in the profit and there is a mandatory vote, then you can actually try to sell your shares and be able to sell your shares at the current market value. On the other hand, the share transfer facility happens once in 6 months, and if your property qualifies for that, then you would be able to list some of your shares or even all of the shares that you hold in one property and sell it. This is also an opportunity for you to also acquire the shares from other investors if you're interested in some specific projects and you were not able to get them at the right time. So that's also an opportunity for you to buy more shares from any of the projects that you're interested in. Since the Dubai property market is quite complex and new to many people around the world, there is a lot of transaction costs that are involved with purchasing a property, and you as an investor, you will be splitting this with all the other fellow investors, and you need to know what these are. And that's why if we look on the website of SmartCrowd on the transaction costs, you have a very detailed and good breakdown of all the basically costs, and it's acting as a glossary, details on all the costs in a very transparent manner so that you know exactly what you're paying for. You can understand better the market, for example, the DLD fee, which is the Dubai Land Department fee, and that's a legality that a buyer would pay. You can understand what DEVA means, which is the Dubai Electricity and Water Authority, and many more. All in all, this app is really good for you as a starting point as a property investor in Dubai. Specifically, again, if you don't have large sums of down payments, if you want it to be hassle-free and you just want to get going and understand how all this works. So I hope with this video you understood it easier and better how crowdfunding in general works, how specifically SmartCrowd works, and how you can invest with only 500 dirhams in Dubai right now. And again, I told you if you watch until the end, since this video was sponsored, and I wanted to offer to my community some bonus for being here and helping me to make these videos, and to thank you for all your support. If you use the code ALEX, and I will drop the link in the description so you can access it through that link, and use the code ALEX, you will get 250 dirhams on your sign up bonus, and you can use those right away for your first investment. And again, this code is only available for 30 days, and please make sure that you use it, because I personally also used someone else's code in the past, and this really helps you to, I don't know, just have a couple of extra cash to also be able to foster your investment. So I hope this is a nice bonus from my side and also from SmartCrowd, and With that, I thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did so, please leave a thumbs up below, all your comments as well. And if you already use the app or you're going to use the app, also come back to this video and write down in the comments how you found it. And with that, I thank you again. Have a nice day and see you soon.